No blood, no fire. You know how it's going down.
Show.
Hey, man. Hey. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Welcome to No Blood, No Fire on Athlazon.
We in here, man.
What's I got the gang
Yes,
with me,
sir.
man. Ain't
Yes,
nothing
sir.
gonna change. Ain't nothing switching up. Man, state your name,
It's
gangsters.
Fago, man. We in here, man.
It's your boy Jay Blood. We in the building, baby.
Man, I'm Uncle Smooth, also known as Fat Steph, Chubby Luca. If you think you can guard me, then you can't think. You feel me? Because I'm nice like that, Joe. You stupid.
Man, you can't-
If you think you can guard me, bro.
You stupid.
I'm from the logo with it. I'm from the logo with it,
Man,
man.
you
Quit
can't
playing with me,
think.
dog. Hey, listen, man. We in here. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to keep it moving. And first off, we got to talk about the Catholic League Championship.
For sure.
It was a great game. And we all know at this point, Brother Rice won. Final score was 68-63. But it was a close game, and I know they kind of fought back at the end.
Yeah.
And that boy Sonny is crazy, man. He when the lights is on, they shine bright. Talk about his 31 points in the losing effort versus Brother Rice, and overall thoughts on the game.
Man, what I was most impressed with was the beginning of the game. Well, the first half. Like, his three wasn't falling, but he had made a decision like, I'm getting ugly buckets.
Yeah.
And you don't see that too much from the new school as far as like, man, I'm going to lock in and get ugly buckets. He was getting ugly
Scrappy,
buckets
bro.
against X, whoever, like bodying them,
Yup.
lay, and screaming. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, he made a decision. Today we going to be in the game. We're going to have a chance to win.
We're going to fight.
We going to fight. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Hell yeah.
it was an amazing performance from him, man. And I think he proved why he's a top candidate for Mr. Basketball.
Yeah, man.
Agreed, bro.
He man, Sonny really put them boys on his back. And just to piggyback on what Joe said, he got the ugly buckets, start getting to his floater. Once he started getting to this floater, it seemed like in the second half, the three ball started falling for him.
Yeah.
And he got hot, man. Leroy Blyden,
Yeah. Lil Leroy.
he stepped up big
Junior.
time, man. To be a sophomore on that stage, to perform the way he did, I was very impressed. But yeah, UOD put up a great fight, man, against Brother Rice. But Brother Rice, man, they playing some great basketball right now.
Absolutely. And I want y'all thoughts on them as well. I know we talked, a long time off camera, especially about just like what they've been doing, who they've been playing. And as far as their big three, man, it feels like X is really consistent, bro. We always can count on him the ball. And he's been playing great, man. Talk about Brother Rice, Joe, and tell me how you feel about, their future and can they win it all?
I mean, they definitely got the pieces to win it all. They're a fun team to watch because between they top three, like you never can really
Top 3.5 because we got, one.
No, we gonna hold off from him yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
But they top three is like, I done went to a couple games now. Well, I probably seen them the most out of every team in the state.
Yeah.
And I can't figure out who is the best player. Like it seems like they take turns. I think X has been the most consistent. Okay. You know what I'm saying? As far as just establishing his presence.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think
As far as what he do out there, as far as pushing the ball up, rebounding.
just
passing.
attitude too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like his attitude, I think they kind of go as he go.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the last few games. In the next couple games, it could be Kurt or it could be,
John.
Yeah. So it's crazy right now. And
Do it feel like a little Draymond? How you feel like he's like the heart and soul of the team and they go as he goes, as far as like that type of vibe? Do you get that or no?
I don't know. I think as far as X, I was surprised. He got more skills than people give him credit for.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like his dribbling ability is pretty damn good. He sometimes he bring it up and he break the press.
No, facts.
And then in that championship game, he was like the point guard dribbling it out.
Little hop steps.
Yeah, for sure.
Left. Yeah.
So I don't know. And I think Draymond kind of played like that in high school too a little bit. I was I was away, but people said he was more of an offensive player. In high
Draymond
school.
at his height, not Draymond now. You know what I'm saying? Like when he was winning championships early with the Warriors. All right, so let's also get into Warren Marshall. Jay, I want you to kind of like speak on his game. I know he had 25 points. We've given him flowers through the season, and we've noticed his game. So this is not a surprise to us, or I feel like UAD. Everybody know he one of them ones. So like, talk about his game, his future, and what he means to this team.
The other night, man, I felt like a star was born in a sense. He played with a confidence that I haven't seen this year, and it seemed like he was prepped for the opportunity. He was ready for the moment. He knocked down his open shots, and it was just like every time he got an opportunity to do something, he converted on it. All the baskets around the bucket.
Super efficient.
Super efficient. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing out of control, nothing wild. What I liked out of him when he was taking his time to get to it and get into his spots. Like, so he was getting strong in his triple threat, seeing the floor. Prime example in the second half, he saw the floor rip baseline over top, got the dunk, caught a body off the right foot, which is you know what I'm saying, which is tough.
That's some Kobe.
Hard to do.
That's some Kobe.
That's that Kobe when you fake low go high. Like, come on, dog. That was tough.
I like the confidence that he's playing with right now, man. Brother Rice as a whole, I just feel like they have had phases this season where each one of their top three, you know what I'm saying, or you could say top four, have had their time like running the show. At the beginning, it seemed like it was Blackwell who started off, you know what I'm saying, pretty well. And then Kurt had his run in the middle of the season. It seems like X is the one kind of leading the storm now towards the end, along with Warren Marshall, picking up some steam, more confidence throughout the season.
And X has played good every game versus
he's been
UAD.
consistent, but I'm just saying from the offensive end, he looks super confident right now. Like his jumper was looking good in the championship game. He was finishing around the basket, wasn't settling, making the right play when needed. I like Brother Rice looking good right now, man.
And what we didn't talk about, fellas, and I just want to get into it real quick. UAD, Sonny should have got that last shot. Now, I know we off the cuff a little bit. But Sonny should have got that last shot, dog.
Now you gonna get us in trouble, man.
With who? I'm grown.
just
we grown. You, Joe.
Listen,
Who put you in trouble?
I heard Young Boy caught a lot of flack for that, man.
Who you talking about? Oh, Young Boy on UAD?
On UAD. And I was at the game, bro. I got to be real about this, man.
That's why we being real. That's why we here.
All right, f it.
Yeah.
Listen, in a late game situation like that, Sonny had the ball.
He did.
Now, they drew up a play where I guess he gets the ball, then he passes it away.
And just get it back, I would assume.
9 out of 10 times, once the star player passes it back, the defense ain't letting them get it back. I know me. If I'm on an opposing team, I'm not letting Sonny get it back. Now, if someone else start with the ball and then they set screens and then he gets it, that's different. But it's unlikely that a player is going to touch the best player is going to touch the ball twice at the end of the game.
Oh, for sure.
If not, the other coach is in trouble. You feel me? So I can't put that,
bro, because like he did have it at first, and I was like, why you give it up? But I'm like, he got to run the play, but. That coach been there.
And if I'm not the star player and I get the ball and then they start denying him, I'm not about to be the soft person that's trying to like throw it and then you turn it over.
Yeah.
I gotta go look at the rim now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
They
period.
I respect that.
So Ryan, he had a shot opportunity. I felt like that he should have took before they called timeout.
Before they called timeout.
Right, what happened? They had trapped Sonny. When they trapped Sonny, it's two players on Sonny. They swung it, top of the key, wing, boom, corner. Ryan had in the corner. I thought that he was going to let it ride. Like, that was the perfect opportunity to get it off of them double teaming the superstar. Now you got a wide open shot.
Right.
He hesitated.
And it was more time
boom,
left.
They dribbled it out, and then
they called timeout.
Yeah.
Now, in this timeout, I don't know what was drawn up, but damn it, you got to find a way to get Sonny this ball.
He got the ball.
I'm saying,
started with it.
It gotta be a situation where he get it, keep it, and I'm just gonna live and die with whatever happened, bro. By any means necessary.
Before you keep going, though.
Okay.
In the beginning, when he got it, I think the coach was thinking they're gonna trap him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think it's best you don't give it to him early if it's that much time on the clock. You probably give it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Then you get it to him within them seconds. But
So, like,
you go ahead.
even if you inbound it to somebody else and get some movement, just to get, like, you know what I'm saying, maybe Sonny, he's setting the screen for somebody to get to the basket, then he's coming to the ball to get the ball or something like that. Anything, but just something where we know that it's going to be Sonny. We got to live and die with Sonny.
Living and dying
You know
by
what I'm saying?
whatever.
And I don't think that happened. And then without those options available, I think Ryan was put in a position like to
He
you know
had
what
to
I'm
shoot
saying?
that.
He had to shoot that
had
shot,
to
bro.
shoot
The
that,
step
bro.
back three. It wasn't too much time. It was like we need to get a three to tie it up. It wasn't too much time
He
to
had
get
to
a
do
quick
that,
two
bro.
and foul or anything like that. So, I mean, I just think he played the cards that was dealt to him. You know what I'm saying? But in my opinion, I'm like, that timeout, bro. You
gotta draw something
You gotta
better.
get something where you know Sonny gonna get a three off.
And I know you said last episode it's hard to beat the team 3 times.
Yeah.
It's definitely hard to beat them 4 times.
But I'm gonna say this. I will give that coach credit. Like, I think that was a well coached game.
Yeah.
And he did a great job of like that press. That press sped Brother Rice up a couple times, had to turn the ball over.
Yeah.
And no,
kinda
I
helped
most
it
definitely
get him
want
back
to.
in the
Yeah,
game.
Yeah.
most
So
definitely
y'all ain't
wanna
coming
salute.
for him at all.
No,
by any
I
means.
think it was a well coached game. I
Okay.
just, that
That
was
last
just
play
that one
just ain't
thing.
go
You know what I
hard.
mean? Like, it didn't go as planned.
And that
but
happens all
it
the
happened to the
time.
best of us, but
Yeah.
no, most definitely a well coached game.
Yeah, I was just more on. You just can't put it all on Ryan. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that 100%. Man, so, we know what's next. We ain't going to talk about it right now, but we know Operation Friendship is coming. They're going to be playing up against Cass. But before we get into the games coming up and foreshadowing, I want to talk about some other games that went down. We had River Rouge. They played Orchard Lake St. Mary's. Now, we called this game one of our games of the week, and we all picked
St.
Orchard
Mary's.
Lake St. Mary's. Man, I should have went with my gut, man. I hate to say it because y'all see me battling, dog, but River Rouge
We all was
took
battling.
out. Hey, that's a fact. That's a
We
fact.
all, that was a tough.
That's a fact. They said we
decision.
was dancing around in the comments, but we wasn't dancing. We just ain't know who the hell to pick because we knew it
we
was
was
gonna be
dancing
close.
for a reason. We knew that
Yeah.
both of these teams was gonna come out aggressive. You know what I'm saying? It was a tough non-conference game, and we went with St. Mary's and Rouge.
Got the
They
dub,
ended up getting a
63-59, bro. So like,
Yeah.
let's like touch on it. And let's talk about River Rouge first, and the players they have: Memphis McDowell, Keyshawn Fisher, Nick Marsh. Best wide receiver in the state, going to Michigan State. So it's like they got a nice little team and a bunch of other players as well. That's like some pit bulls, man. So what's your thoughts on Rouge and like, can they really go far in this next level in the playoffs?
I mean, they playing good basketball right now, man. And we've been watching them all season, and we've been talking high on them all season, honestly, man. And it seems like they starting to get some steam and putting together some wins. So hopefully it'll carry on into the state tournament. But I like what I see out of these guys, man. Keyshawn,
17 points.
17 points.
but it's not even just like not just his offense. What he doing on the defensive end, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, you seen him block Wisniewski.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good block, man. I'm like, okay, he getting big. So
Yeah, so no, I like what they doing as a whole. Nick Marsh seems like he's hitting outside shot consistently. So
he be locking up too. I like his
Yeah.
game. And Memphis McDowell, bro. He had 18 points. He was shooting that thing. You know what I mean? I feel like he tough on defense. I like his energy. He one of them high energy guys. Joe, I want you to kind of talk about Trey McKinney. I know he had a game high 25 points, and Sherrod Barnes played good. Was getting downhill, hitting that midi, hitting good shots. Had 21. Brother Rice, I'm sorry, not Brother Rice, but Orchard Lake St. Mary's. Their 2 sophomores are finally coming back this Tuesday versus UPrep. So I know we've been saying that all year, but like,
Right.
so with what they have now, plus some sophomores, can they make a run at Brother Rice? And what do you feel about this game as well, how Trey played?
Man, just like to go into what you guys said as far as what they were saying about us dancing around, I knew what Trey was up against as far as going into River Rouge, a prideful school historically. You know what I'm saying? They always have good teams. They always have pride. And I knew, being a top player in the state, you're going to get everybody's best game. You know what I'm saying? So for him to go in there as a sophomore and leave with 25 points and still have a chance to win the game shows who he is. you know, I think
highlights was crazy.
Yeah, but you know, he been carrying this team up until this point. They get their 2 players back Tuesday. So, you know, I think the sky's the limit. I think they're going to be kind of re-energized, going through this little slope, right? I mean, this little
yes, bro,
dip right now. You know what I'm saying? I think they feel like, you know.
They one of the scariest teams. Like, I don't want to see them in the playoffs in my bracket. I'm like, I'm trying to avoid them, especially with the new sophomores. I want to see how they do. But I done seen them, individually, and it's like, man, with a little bit of help, I feel like they are they're a contender.
Trey, with that type of help, that's a whole different St. Mary's team.
So they for sure contenders. That go without saying. Y'all feel like?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, especially when you get into this part of the season, when it's win and go home, bro. It's what I'm saying. Whoever night it is, that could be y'all last night. Like we seen Brother Rice. Right. They lost to De La Salle earlier. Yeah. Now you would think, how in the hell did they ever lose to De La Salle? No disrespect.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But it can happen.
But just who Brother Rice is as far as who they on the team.
Right.
And I want to just talk on River Rouge. They're officially Class A in that Division I or whatever. So that's going down this playoffs. I think it's a good move, you know what I mean, for their brand and what they're doing moving forward. And I think they're scared because, you see that what they just did. Could they make some noise in the playoffs?
I think they could, man. I think they could make some noise. They can make a run. Playoff time, man, is really about like team basketball and how you play as a unit. Yeah. What type of chemistry you guys have. And it seems like they enjoy playing. Yeah, I like that unit. I like that the style of play. I think they could be a team that can make a nice little run in the playoffs.
Me too. And they was calling for us in the stands too. I heard y'all was looking for us.
We gonna be around, man.
I heard y'all was looking for us, man.
We'll be around, man.
I heard y'all was looking for us, man. Listen, man, we had to do what we had to do. But, we learned quick over here. You know what I'm saying? There's a team full of pit bulls.
No, for sure.
That's what so I'm going to get
we knew that, but we knew that before the game.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. All right, so another game from Saturday over at Warren Lincoln was Ferndale versus Renaissance. I felt like this was going to be a good game, and turned out to be one. 89-81 dub over Renaissance. Ferndale did what they had to do. Cam Reed, 26 points. Gang of steals, bunch of assists, was looking like the heart and soul that they need. Chris Williams also had a good game. Was looking wiry out there, bro. 22 points, bunch of blocks. Let's just talk about their squad and what you think Ferndale could do, if anything, come in playoff time.
Kind of piggyback over what we said last time. Playoff basketball is about, moving as a team, moving as a unit. And right now it seems like they playing their best basketball of the season. Cam looked good this last game, man. I mean, the finishes, him creating for his teams, teammates, like the steals, all of that. He looked good. He looked like a complete player.
Like Cameron Payne out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But no, he just looked like he playing with way more confidence. They all look like they're playing with way more confidence and starting to show in their record as well. They're getting a lot of wins. So salute to them and Coach Rickman and what they got going over there.
Yeah, I know Renaissance, they got a lot going on over there. They almost had it. But, let's talk about George Sigmund, 15 points. Landstone, 19. Jacob White had 24. What do you feel about Renaissance? You being alma mater, you know what I mean? Jersey in the rafters type of vibe. Like, what do you feel about the future for your alma mater, bro?
I mean, I think they got a strong young backcourt, you know what I'm saying? And they've been putting up numbers all year. I think right now, I mean, it really comes down to who still want to play. You know what I'm saying? Because the season get long. You know what I'm saying? And when you younger, sometimes you like, yo, I need a break. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think we really going to get to see how good they are in the next couple years. You know what I'm saying? Especially for Jordan Sigma. You know what I'm saying? This was his first year.
Freshman year.
First year. You know what I'm saying? He got to fill out all the games, the big games, and he going to come back way stronger next year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Landstone there, I feel like Jordan can play a little point. I would like to see him with the ball in his hand a little more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I like Lance Stone. I feel like he got a quick trigger. So I think he could play some off ball sometimes and just, you know, get good shots. So I don't know. I feel like it was a good game.
Yeah.
And I'm not surprised Ferndale is, of course, getting into the swing of the things at the right time of the year.
Yeah.
You know, one of my favorite coaches.
Yeah,
you know.
I think he does a good job of, you know, teaching his players. You know what I'm saying? And I think they're coming together at the right time. And the biggest thing that I think a lot of coaches forget is this is a game, and you want your players to have fun, especially around this time.
Yeah.
Because once the season is getting long, and you want them to be fresh and wanting to win. You know what I'm saying? So I think the same with River Rouge. I think both of those are tapped in at the right time, and ain't nobody gonna want to see those two teams.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
They scrappy, right?
Yeah, no, and it's the benefit of scheduling a good schedule in a non-conference because Ferndale had one of the tougher schedules. You know what I'm saying?
They always
and
do.
and now they're seeing the benefits and the reward of it because they starting to play well.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They're finding each other. I mean, they identifying roles and finding that chemistry right now. You know what I'm saying? So.
Man, I damn near thought they was in the Catholic League last year, bro, because they played, I feel like, everybody in the Catholic League. Like, so I got a lot of respect for Rickman and what he's doing. And I hope they, like, you know, I'm rooting for them on the low. So I'm hoping they one of them teams that ain't nobody expecting and pop a couple good teams.
Yeah.
Well, brown and
we'll
yellow.
see how it shake. It was another you know, good dub for Hamtramck over Chandler Park. Chandler Park ain't no easy squad, you know what I'm saying? I know Chuck Bailey had 20, and it was the second game back for Amari Allen. So it's kind of good to see them get rolling together. Quick thoughts on them?
I'm happy to see Amari back, man. I'm hoping that he, you know what I'm saying, he find his rhythm, but I'm just happy to see him back playing.
Yeah.
Man, we big fans of Amari Allen over here, man. I love his toughness. I feel like, you know, when they get down to the get down, he on the he on the back alley team. You know, we got, you know, I got an Uncle Smooth back alley team, man. We got X on that thing. I got Amari Allen. I got Memphis McDowell. I got some dogs on my team. Some pit bulls.
I got three right now. I
got pick right now?
Yeah, finish your starting lineup, bro.
Oh, okay.
You gave us three, bro.
Oh, I got Memphis McDowell.
Memphis McDowell.
I got Amari Allen. Oh, that's a mean backcourt. What?
You said X.
X, my big man. Who else I got? I need two more.
I got one for you.
Who? Give it to me, man.
Coffee from King?
Nah. Coffee and X would be a mean. Coffee and X would be a mean little
man. What?
Big coffee, you know what I'm saying? Big coffee, no cappuccino. And we need one more wing.
We need one more wing.
Who our wing, bro? We need a wing right quick. I'm going Dylan Grant, bro. I like how he be done. He dunked with it. We dunked with some aggression. Who we see? No, Ryan Hurst. What the?
Oh yeah,
Ryan Hurst. What the? Ryan Hurst.
He more scoring.
Man, that's a bully ball, man. What you mean?
Okay,
I need a bully. I need somebody to score.
I feel you.
Cause you know,
Go ahead.
we're gonna ride her.
Somebody has.
Gonna ride your three, man. What you mean, dog? Hey, I like that squad. Coffee, X.
Hey, I'll rock with
Ryan
Coffee,
Hurst. Bro. All right, so look, the Charter League championship went down. Now we got to pick the actual semifinals. Now, of course, the ice storms and all that was last week. Messed up some games, shuffled up some days, so we ain't pull up. But Summit ended up winning, and Collegiate ended up winning, who we both all picked, except for Joe.
Wait.
You didn't pick Summit.
No, I didn't pick Who picked Summit? Who else picked Summit? He didn't pick Summit.
I did pick Summit.
You did pick Summit.
I picked Summit.
Okay.
I picked Summit, yeah, because he was the odd man out. Anyways, so what happened was, which we probably would all pick Michigan Collegiate to win over Summit, because I know we are Michigan Collegiate fans, you know? So they won 58-50. It was a good game. I feel like them boys that play for Canada, the Canadians, man, I don't know what's going on. How they got all them Canada boys on the squad. Like, what y'all think about that team, man?
Man, Michigan Collegiate. All right, so Michigan Collegiate, they down there. They're a dangerous team, man. I can see them making it all, right? I can see them making a run at the state title. Like they well balanced. Point guard play is great.
I would love to see them in Breslin.
Markel Dobbs is playing great basketball right now. They looking good right now, man. So salute to them and congratulations to them for winning that Charlie League championship.
So you're not surprised?
No, I'm not surprised, man.
Yeah,
Like
either.
Summit, mad respect to them for getting to the championship game, but
For sure.
it just seemed like, for me, I seen like Michigan Collegiate is like, they balanced. They balanced out
Yeah.
from 1 to 5, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Josh, man. He Summit alma mater, he played there or whatever. But were you surprised that Summit didn't fight a little harder, Joe?
No.
All right, moving on. All right, moving on.
It's getting
At this
close.
point, I'm up 1 game on everybody.
Man, please.
The status is, hey, underdog.
No, you're not over me, bro.
Hold on, man. Underdog said I was, man.
Smooth, most definitely.
You ain't over me,
You
bro.
started in the, no,
Listen, I've been killing it,
I think I'm
dog.
up 1 game for real.
But regardless of where we are, we have to make picks for this week. And we're winding down. The regular season is basically over. And we got a couple games left in the regular season. We got St. Mary's took on an extra game versus UPrep, which is going to be Tuesday. And it's going to be the debut for the sophomores that been, sidelined by whoever, but they coming back. And, this is what we've been kind of waiting on, to see them all together, to see how they look against UPrep. I need picks. This game is going down at Orchard Lake St. Mary's as well. Did you fellas want to get into it first? Y'all need me to pick first. How y'all feel?
I pick.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So what's up, Joe? Who you got?
St. Mary's.
Nice and easy.
I got St. Mary's.
Nice and easy. Well, I'm also going with St. Mary's on this one. But let's talk why. Is it just because of the reunion? Everybody's gonna be like a vibe? Like, what's your reasons for this? Is it no brainer?
For me, whenever you've been sitting out, whenever you've been away from the game and you just ready to hoop,
Yeah.
I think it brings a different type of energy towards your squad. So I think that's what's gonna happen. In this case, with these 2 guys coming back, being activated, I think they ready to showcase what it is that they can bring to the table. And I just think UPrep.
What about Big Xander? You don't think he gonna, it's gonna be a good matchup, him versus Wisniewski?
I think UPrep.
Say less.
I don't even know. I just know that St. Mary's is gonna win this game.
I got you.
Sorry.
I got you. No, hey, you're knocking down
this
his
is
own.
crazy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Say
man.
less.
Hey, man.
Cause I like UPrep and I like Xander,
Yeah.
but
Tyler Lowry?
I like Cam. Cam tough.
Oh, Cam.
But Cam ain't been getting the burn that he ain't been getting the opportunity. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens with UPrep. But I got St. Mary's on this.
Well, we'll be in there possibly and be able to soak up the vibes and see what's going on. I heard of some big time schools that might be pulling up. You know what I mean? I know somebody might have an inside scoop.
Oh,
I don't know if you
yeah,
divulge
man.
in that. You want to talk on it?
I heard them big boys coming down here,
Oh,
man.
word? Them Blue Bloods? What you talking about?
Them big boys.
Who you talking about?
University of Kentucky, man.
Wildcats? Wildcats? What they want?
Blue in the building.
What they want around here?
Big Blue in the building.
what they want?
What they want around
What they
here,
want
man?
around here? Who they looking for? Who they looking for?
That boy that everybody want.
Oh man, that's a big time school. It's gonna be a big
blue
time
blood
game.
down here, man.
I love to see it, man. I think I'm gonna get me a little Kentucky shirt.
So you prep? Did you prep? Woo.
Hey man,
a bar right there.
hey Xander, I know you ready, dog. I need 25 and 10.
Xander, what you got? Show us, baby.
All right, man. Well, that's cool. I like that game. We spent a lot of time on it. But what I really want to talk about is Operation Friendship predictions. Now, of course, we got the runner-ups to the PSL championship and to the Catholic League championships playing first, and that's UAD versus King. I am excited to see this game.
I am too.
Just like they won the championship, I'm excited for this because I know Chaz and Sonny are familiar from the Catholic League. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's gonna be good to see them play. We good to see light skinned coffee get into it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
Coffee
that's
with
going to be a
lot of
good
cream.
matchup. Xavier and
Yeah, I'm
John
looking
Coffey.
forward to that. Yeah, coffee.
Coffee.
So, and then we got Lil Leroy, you know what I'm saying, who just coming off of 19 points, almost got the dub. We got Sonny and the guys, Lee, Xavier Banks against Chaz, John Coffey, Thomas McIntyre Jr., like, where y'all at with this one?
I don't know, man. I think these games is gonna say a lot because everyone is putting the Catholic League way over the PSL.
Mm-hmm.
But
PSL don't like that.
Yeah, and I don't. And King got a good team, bro. Like, and I think they match up well with UD.
And that Coffee Xavier Banks gonna be good. That's gonna be good.
Yeah. So predictions. Are we dancing? Are we dancing?
One, maybe two, maybe three. There you go. I'm doing the salsa on this thing.
Okay, so
I ain't dancing.
Okay, so who you going?
I'm going UD.
UD.
And I like King. I like their team. I like Chaz. John Coffey playing great basketball. I think they're a well-coached squad.
Yeah.
But I do think Sonny, you know, him knowing that this is last year, I think that he needs to go into the state tournament with some momentum. So I think that he'll pull out this win, and they'll use his momentum going into the state tournament to make a run. So they were one of my picks to make a run late, so I got UD winning this game.
I like that.
Smooth. Are we dancing?
Hell no, we ain't dancing.
Okay, who you got?
You know what I'm saying? All we do is like this round here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't dancing. And although I want to rock with King and my dog Chaz, who's like one of my favorite players, and he deserves a spot on my back alley squad because he real scrappy. I got to roll with Yaktown's finest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Young Sonny, man. Young Sonny with the flow. And I know after losing a close game to Brother Rice, I can't see him playing under them bright lights and not getting that dub. So
I hear that.
Reluctantly, I'm going with UD. Come on, Joe.
I'm a PSL product, man.
You are. That's.
You feel me?
You got to know that.
I'm a PSL product, man. I can't.
You get free McDonald's for life. You was a McDonald's All-American. So you ain't
feel
know
me?
that.
You feel me?
Free Mickey D. So who you got?
So
man? PSL.
I'm gonna have to go with
Crusaders. Oh my bad.
King.
I'm
gonna go with King on this one, man. I'm gonna go with George Ward.
I like
you know what
that.
I'm saying? He got some experience.
Old school. Old school with
They
it.
just lost. They had Cass under their thumb.
True.
You feel me?
Chaz gonna have a game.
We just think you Catholic League boys is soft.
Yeah. No, man. Yeah. Oh, okay. I can't wait for that. We're going to be in the building in some capacity. If you see us, say what's up. Well, you know, but approach Joe with some respect because he don't like how y'all running up on him in these streets. You know what I'm saying? If you see me, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? But I'm excited about this game. We got UD King, bro. I love that, bro.
It's going down.
All right. Well, let's talk about, the other game, man. I guess Operation Friendship Championship game. We got Cass versus Brother Rice. This is low-key what we've been all wanting to see. Like, we want to see how A-Cuff plays against the top-notch competition. Cass is still undefeated.
Ooh-wee.
You know what I mean? And they ain't lost yet. After that amazing win versus King, a tough King team, we get to see this matchup, bro. X, Kurt, Warren Marshall, John Blackwell, a stacked Brother Rice team going up against A-Cuff, Trayvon Cooper, you know what I mean, Kenneth Robertson, and instantly we look at the size. I know CJ, can't forget him. It's a size differential here. Look at them sizes right there, 6'5", 6'6", the whole starting lineup. Versus basically everybody under 6 feet. Where we at with it? Is it still PSL, way tougher than the Catholic League, Joe?
I ain't gonna. Hey, listen.
You calling Brother Rice soft?
Hold on, y'all gonna throw it right back on?
I got to.
We don't keep it political here, do we?
We do not.
Y'all gotta love this. We don't keep it political here.
Ain't
Listen,
non-political.
after the championship game,
Yes.
I ran over to my dog Maze. Shout out to Maze.
Okay, what up, man?
He was sitting front row. He got ties to Brother Rice.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I run up to him. He's celebrating, whatever. A-Cuff walked by.
Okay.
Maze like, yeah, we want y'all boys. A-Cuff looked at him like, I like the look in his eye. because you got
about?
it. I like the look in his eyes, man. So I think I gotta listen. I like to see greatness.
Me too, bro.
I like to see a show.
He got the it factor, bro. He don't lose. He don't
I
be
want to see
losing.
that. Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah,
it
that's
factor.
what I got to see. What you got?
I'm gonna go Cass, baby.
Oh,
Hey!
the technicians, baby.
Hey!
PSL, where we at?
Y'all been hey.
Where we at? So, he went Cash.
I went Cass, man.
And we're gonna talk how and why after we
Okay,
make our
yeah,
picks.
go ahead.
Cause we gotta break this down. All right, Jay, what's up?
Smooth, go ahead, knock it out.
Knock it out. All right, I'm going Brother Rice for the dub. They're gonna win the Operation Friendship. I feel like they are. They're gonna spread Cass a little too thin. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna take it, be aggressive on the inside. I do feel like Cup gonna have a good game and go crazy, and I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. But I think I give Cass like a 4 to 5 point win.
You give
No. There I go, man. Playing both
Mm-hmm.
sides. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving Brother Rice a 4 or 5 point win, and I think it's gonna be a really good game. I'm looking forward to this. And I think Cup's gonna show y'all who he is. Who you got, Jay?
Man, in my lifetime, we've had a lot of greats, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, Malcolm, Michael, Jordan, Jackson.
Brian. Brian, no love.
You don't give Brian no love.
Brian, we throw Brian in
Yeah,
there.
throw Brian in
Kobe.
there, Kobe.
It's just that special DNA, man, that just don't.
Don't lose.
Is you
going?
coming to my side?
Where you going?
Is he? I don't think Brother Rice is gonna like that. If you
Come on.
you
where
mentioning
going?
him in the same breath is
Jordan, Malcolm,
you.
Jesus.
Joe, you got ride. You got room.
Not
You got-
Jesus.
Joe, you got room in the passenger.
Oh,
You got room, dog.
Oh, let's go. Who you got?
I got A-Cuff, man. I'm rolling with Cass, man.
Hey,
Rolling with Cass, bro.
hey, the one.
I'm not mad.
The one thing about them Brother Rice boys is if you pick against them, that's gonna wake them up.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna wake them up.
They
You know what
tapped
I'm
in.
saying? That's
Oh, we gonna and let's talk about the game.
Okay, go
let's
ahead.
get
Let's
into
talk about it.
Go
Let's
ahead.
talk
Yeah,
about
okay.
it.
So, I ain't gonna talk about how I see the game going. I want to get y'all take on it. But with all that said, who gonna guard X? He coming out there with an attitude, bro. Kurt gonna be Kurt. Kurt gonna be jab stepping
I'm
to the
gonna be
rack.
Like, bro, so before I get into the game, I'm going to give you my reason why I picked Cass.
go ahead.
All right, so, you know the topic of discussion all year being they ain't played nobody. They ain't did this. They ain't did that. And I don't think they've been getting the respect they deserve for, bro, they undefeated. They haven't lost. You still got to play who in front of you. It's
Yeah.
hard being teams multiple times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard people say that about them, but I've heard also people like they the best. Ain't nobody messing with them. I've heard
Yeah.
both takes.
Look,
Yeah.
all I'm saying is this is a point in time where they could prove how good they are, or you know what I'm saying, they can shut all the haters up.
Yeah,
You know what
I-
I'm saying?
I love
Everybody
that
that's been
coach,
running
too.
their mouth, and that's another thing.
Yeah, I love that
I
coach.
respect Steve Hall. I got mad respect for Steve Hall, and I think that him and A-Cuff, they got a mutual respect for one another, and then in the team aspect, they all rock with one another. You know what I'm saying? So this is like a real team, in my opinion.
I see what you.
Now,
I
Brother
see what
Rice,
you're getting. I see
Brother
what you're
Rice
getting at.
is a great team, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's not. I'm not saying that they're not a great team, but I feel like this would be the loss that'll propel them to
the
make their run
championship,
to the
that one last
championship.
loss.
You talking about for Brother Rice?
Brother Rice.
I like your take.
Yeah.
What's your take, my brother?
My take.
Yeah.
Damn, where do I start?
I think that's gonna have to beat
I
that
think
press.
I would start with what I said, man. I want to see greatness, and I'm rooting for greatness.
Yeah.
As a sophomore, I never seen. Well, we all have never seen a sophomore win Mr. PSL.
Right. Unprecedented.
Unprecedented. You know what I'm saying? And I'm no hater. I like to I like to see greatness. You only live once. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
You want to see people keep getting better.
Yeah, so I know how tough of a challenge this is for A-Cuff and the rest of the team. I'm not discrediting. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, because Cass has a good team. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just make this about A-Cuff.
No,
They're a tough
facts.
team, too. They tough.
Yeah, I don't want to just
bro.
make this about
Team,
A-Cuff.
dog.
Pressing,
Great
good
team.
defense, all that.
Right. And Steve Hall.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Great coach.
A-Cuff going against 3 Division I. Not just Division I. They're – okay, my bad.
You know, my guy.
I was highlighting the seniors.
Yeah. I know.
Now, we wasn't – Warren Marshall is a beast.
Coming off that game.
Yeah, that's coming out of not nowhere, because we all like Marshall from the beginning of the season.
But he ain't got no plays being called for him.
He don't.
Yeah.
He don't.
All right.
So this isn't an easy task for A-Cuff.
Yeah.
It's super tough. You know what I'm saying? So if he is able to do this, this is
The storybook, and
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think each one of them kids on that Cass Tech team know that this is for the PS. Like this
This is
y'all
for the
repping
PSL.
PSL,
It's
dog.
for
Like
the
this
city.
for the city.
Yeah.
This is what is at stake. We've been hearing about the Catholic League
it's
all
Detroit versus
year.
Bloomfield Hills. Where Brother Rice at? Bloomfield or something? Yeah, Bloomfield.
So
Hills.
I feel like
Now listen, the only thing that's stopping Brother Rice is themselves. Is if they're fighting against each other or this or that. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
I think Darius A-Cuff could be the perfect storm to beat that while they, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. I
bro,
do.
that's a great takeaway.
And I like
great
it.
takeaway. I
And
agree.
So don't edit that.
Hey, no, don't. Yeah, leave
And
all
keep
that
this
in.
too. Don't edit that.
Yeah, don't edit that,
Don't
bitch.
edit that.
All right. So look, I'll let y'all get off. Y'all got off. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all had me swaying. But I'm sticking with Brother Rice. Y'all can't sway me off Brother Rice, because I feel like the length of this squad is gonna affect Cass. They haven't really seen this yet this year. They seen Coffee. It's a bunch of Coffees on this squad. You know what I mean? And I feel like they will be hitting on all cylinders as far as like the height
Length.
and the length.
Oh, got
you
you,
know what I'm
got
saying?
you.
Pause. But like, I feel like Brother Rice is gonna come out playing. It ain't gonna be no like, what we doing? How we gonna do this? They are on a roll right now. They've been knocking teams out the box. They ain't lost since De La Salle. They only got one loss.
No,
So
I
let's
feel
not
you.
forget
I
who
feel
this
you.
is. And Warren Marshall coming off 25
feel you.
points. Blackwell can get buckets. I'm talking about Big X. Who gonna guard X? Tell me. Please tell me who gonna guard Kurt. Now, I don't know who gonna guard Cuff. It's gonna be tough to see.
Listen, Brother Rice. I love you guys, man.
Hey,
Kurt been locking
playing
up.
good defense too.
They've been
bro.
taking
Like,
on
dog,
every challenge.
Sonny hit some great shots the other night, but Kurt was right. Man, Kurt played some great defense, bro. Like
Kurt been stepping up to the challenge, dog. So that's why I'm rocking with the Warriors. That's that name, right?
Yeah.
All right. Like I love for Cass though. They lit. I do like the vibes. They're my vibes, but
still think this is gonna be, like
game of the year? We going there with it or no? If A-Cuff take out Brother Rice, that's game of the year, bro. Am I right?
A-Cuff,
yeah.
but listen, bro.
Hey, can we get off topic real
we
quick?
know. Listen, we know that when we talk about this higher the stakes, man.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying? And I do love that, because I think I think it's lessons that are learned from,
And I love when we don't agree. When it's like we ain't all on the same page, I love that. That's it for me. So, because the fans, they gonna leave it in the comments, bro. Leave it in the comments. Say what you gotta say.
D1 Deuce, wake up, baby. Let's get it, baby.
Come on, dog. Listen, Brother Rice, don't make me look stupid,
You
dog.
know A-Cuff bringing the East with him.
Man, hey, I love it.
He's gonna be in there.
Hey, they gonna be out.
They in
there for sure.
Hey, man, say what's up to your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with y'all. Because we got
They in there for sure.
they gonna be in there. And keep in mind, when we're all playing, man, hey, we got the Athlazon season-ending awards, dog. This is gonna be done like you ain't never seen it before. We got all type of awards, man. And it's like, I feel like A-Cuff is one of the best in the state, regardless of win or loss. But I got Brother Rice.
Oh yeah, win a lot. Yeah,
I got Brother Rice.
We just looking.
It's a great chance for me to get that first place and solidify it. You feel me?
Who you picking together, gang? You said you picked UAD?
Yeah, me and you on the same
Okay,
page on that one.
this all right.
No disrespect to Chaz, because I want to give Chaz his love, dog. But I feel like Sonny being.
Hey, PSL, I'm with y'all, man.
PSL, we in here, man.
I picked
so,
two PSL teams.
all right, so
I'm the underdog.
for sure. But before we get off of high school,
Hold on. And I think it's a wager going on.
what's up? What we talking?
I don't know if we could talk about this on high school, but
Yeah, we ain't in high school.
what up, Lloyd?
What Lloyd talking?
Lloyd talking.
We talking crazy?
He talking crazy.
I got on that. What we talking about? What we talking about? On
What up, Lloyd? What up? I'm in there.
Who we got?
He going with Brother Rice. Friend of the show. Hey,
Friend of the show.
Lloyd, friend of the show.
Bro,
All right, so playoffs coming up after Operation Friendship. And, of course, before the brackets is all set, we kind of know who's in what districts. So I know in one district we got Brother Rice and Orchard Lake St. Mary's with the key additions coming to the squad. We got North Farmington in one district, and then the other one we got Cass, King, River Rouge. So it's like these teams are going to see each other again. Do y'all have any, like, picks or any sleepers you see that can make some noise in the playoffs and surprise some people?
watch out for River Rouge, man, because, like, them in the same district as King and Cass, and I like Cass a lot. I like Cass a lot. I just feel like they could be a dark horse. They could be a dark horse or a team that's like slept on that could sneak up and pop either one of those squads.
Yeah.
I want to see Cass and King play again because I feel like
The trilogy.
Would
that be the fourth time they played, Vince? Or that be the
third time this year? Yeah, so that would be fire, and just for the playoffs to be on it, it would just be good for me to see that. But I feel like North Farmington might, not that they have an easy route.
Yeah.
But there's no, like, top-tier rival that they're going against in their division like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Are they a sleeper to kind of slide under the radar, just do what they do? And
I think North Farmington most definitely going to get to their regionals.
we ain't even talk about them, I feel like, as much as we should with how they've been winning.
Them tests is coming.
Yeah, the test is, I think that in regionals, that's where the true test of where they'll finish up will be tested, because they're going to either have to run into Brother Rice or St. Mary's coming out of that district.
Yep.
Respect to all the other teams, but my favorites coming out of like that right there alone, Brother Rice versus St. Mary's in that district is going to be real interesting.
It's tough for any of
Where
these
De La
teams.
Salle at? The defending champions.
De La Salle's in the same district as Hamtramck.
Ooh. I like UD, and you still got to do it in regionals and everything else, but I like that they can get going on a little roll right quick and
It
put
ain't
some
gonna
dubs
just be
together.
easy to be Renaissance.
I know that. Why you say that?
I'm just saying.
Yeah. It ain't gonna be a breeze.
It ain't gonna be a breeze.
Although Ferndale got him, I feel like you would pick Sonny versus Renaissance,
I will pick Sonny. I will pick Sonny.
but it just ain't gonna be
It
easy.
just ain't gonna be easy.
It ain't a gimme.
toll. It's just a toll. Like, they got to go
Yeah.
through so much to then play. Like, that's what's so hard with coming out, like the PSL or whatever. You beat up on each other before you know what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I think they're gonna smack Renaissance if they play them in the districts. I think UOD is gonna turn on that switch. Like, them losing that close game to Brother Rice in that Catholic League championship.
Show you how good they are.
Yeah, and I think that gave them momentum as well to, like, make a run. Like, I had them picked to make a run in the playoffs. I do feel like that they are. I feel like they're gonna beat King in this Operation Friendship game, and this gonna carry over into the playoffs. And Sonny gonna try to make a run, and solidify
And cement his Mr. Basketball.
You know what I'm saying? His case for Mr. Basketball.
Is it a 2-man race for that? 3-man race? Like, how you feeling with that? Or
If
is
we
it
want, we ain't really touch on that. I think Sonny already got that cemented for real.
over Kurt?
Hell yeah.
You don't feel like Kurt close?
No, I think when it come down to it, when you start comparing players, I'm not even like comparing like who's better or whatever, because I love Kurt and I think Kurt has a lot of potential for his future.
You comparing like careers.
I'm talking about high school careers and most consistency every game, and if you win or lose, it's on you.
Yeah.
And I think head and shoulders, Sonny is above everybody when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? And I think if he did have to cement it, he cemented it against Brother Rice.
Okay.
When he showed he can compete against all three of them, but now four of them.
Right.
To, possibly upset him, and he showed that. I think it's cemented
That was a
from
great
there.
look.
You know what I'm saying?
Points, yeah, game high. I feel that. I'm not mad.
Yeah.
And we're going to cover that a lot more as we get closer
Yeah.
to the decision. What about you, Jay? Like, is it hands down, Sonny?
For me, in my opinion, like I do think that Sonny does deserve the award over anybody else. If it was anybody else to like have an argument, for me, I would say it's Malik,
Okay.
and it would be off the statistics.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I feel
like,
that.
Scoring
Yeah.
2,000 points in high school,
Yeah.
that's crazy. And what he been doing these last couple of games, like
Yeah.
his numbers been outrageous. Like
Yeah.
they've been consistent and they've been
fire
crazy.
for sure.
So like statistic wise, I feel like he most definitely has an argument. Sonny, I think his resume is with like the competition that he's played against over the years.
Mm-hmm.
And is it officially a 4-year award, or is it this year?
It's not officially that,
but
but
it just feel like that for
over
Michigan.
majority of the years, that's how it's been kind of graded. You know what I'm saying? And
Because other states, they like underclassmen can win. So
Yeah,
like Trey would be
yeah.
in the mix.
Yeah.
And I've had coaches come up to me like, yo, man, y'all got to talk about how Michigan got to change their rules and stuff and how we're outdated.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
Trey deserved Mr. Basketball. So I felt like outlandish statement, but I felt like it was a great topic to get your opinion on.
I think Trey is definitely the best player in the state, but does he deserve Mr. Basketball this year? I don't know.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? If it was more of a winning record, yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
So A-Cuff will have more of an argument, you feel like, this year, being undefeated, Mr. PSL. You got
If it
to
was
take
a
our
draw.
brother Rice and Operation Friendship. With that on the resume, what more can you do?
I mean, if he do that, that's a
What
different.
more you talk about?
That's
Yeah.
a different.
He
but we
Mr.
ain't even-
Basketball.
We ain't even. I think why Trey has, it's an argument for Trey is because he's obviously
Talented.
talented and the best player in the state individually.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes when you display that outweighs a lot more things. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
But that's just me,
Yeah, and regardless, you going with
Yeah.
Sonny for the win.
huh?
You going with Sonny for the win anyway. So, based on it being a 4-year award. So,
Yeah,
Oh, that's just hypothetical,
Yeah, I
you know
can't
what I
just
mean?
change it right now. Right now,
yeah.
it's Sunny. You know what I'm
set
saying?
it up. I'm with that, and I respect that.
Oh, one thing I did want to ask y'all, man, before we got off of high school, if y'all did have to pick one game of the year, like what would be your game of the year?
I'm mad because I think the game of the year is the A-Cuff one, and I left for the last 5 minutes. I seen it because you sent it to the group, and I
Yes.
watched the last 5 minutes and seen what happened.
Yeah, that was
But
good.
I think that's the game of the
That
year
was
right
good.
now, and I missed it.
That was a good game. That Brother Rice, Orchard Lake St. Mary's game was a really good game.
That was
that
too.
was the game of
That
the year.
was
It was a
too.
really good game. And then we had UD
was
versus Orchard Lake when they had to come back the next day. Remember
Oh,
that
yeah,
game?
yeah.
Early on?
Yeah.
That game was
That was a
interesting.
yeah. That was a
So,
good game.
I'm going King Cass though. Just off that comeback, the
Yeah.
vibes. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I got that FOMO jealousy. Like, damn, I wish I was there. I'm watching at the
Yeah.
crib. Like,
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
going that one.
I would go Brother Rice, St. Mary's.
at
At
Orchard
St.
Lake?
Mary's.
Yeah, okay.
Just the thrill of watching like Kurt versus Trey. That was just some like good basketball. The game overall was
Yeah.
good in general, but
That's a
just that
close second
matchup,
for me. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that
was
matchup was
fire.
crazy. It was wild. So that'd be the game of the year for me.
That said a
so
lot
far.
about Kurt to me too. I like players that show up in big games when you know and they know.
Yeah,
It's like me versus you, bro. And he was guarding them. I love that.
No, that was a great game. Great game.
Let's talk NBA, man. A lot's been going on. We've had a crazy game.
You know what? You know what I heard about Kobe? I don't know if we're gonna keep this, but Kobe Bufkin. They talking about his first round this year.
Heard
I
the
seen that
same-
too. I seen that
heard
too.
the same thing, bro.
I messed with somebody on YouTube, Hoop Intellect, got him like late first round.
Yeah,
But I was loving to see that.
And
He had 28 tonight, career high 28 points
Yeah.
for Kobe Bufkin. What you think about him, man? Give me some thoughts.
I mean, I loved him since we was doing them runs about, was that a year ago? It's probably 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, he came to the runs.
He was at that one?
Yeah, when
I wasn't that boy. Yeah, I was in that boy. Okay,
yeah,
he was going crazy.
So, yeah, he was going crazy. I think he has all the skills for a guard at the next level. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that the scouts would be able to see that with the season that they're having, as far as, you know, they're not the not
production, but like his looks. He don't get that many looks.
Or the overall, because sometimes when you go to a big school like Michigan or just Kentucky or whatever, they grade you more on wins and losses too. And, you know, I think obviously, you know, we thought Michigan would be in better standings this year. And he didn't start off with being the guy that Juwan Howard was trusting with the ball. Right. But I think over the course of the games or whatever, I think scouts have seen him, because we all knew what he could do. You know what I'm saying? He could shoot, pass, dribble. He could do all that. He's perfect for the next level.
His demeanor crazy too. He just got like
had a tough year last year where he didn't play as much, and we were wondering why he didn't play as much his freshman year, because he was a McDonald's All-American, and we knew the talent he was. So it's glad that scouts can see that through all that's been going on over there.
Facts.
Damn, that's amazing. That's, like you said, like, Joe, that's what I want to ask you. Like, how do scouts, like, okay, I know Kobe had some good games this year, right?
Yeah.
Like, tonight you said he had his career high 28.
Yeah.
28 but outside of that, you know, he maybe had 20, 16, 15, like around that area. Like, do you think it's his game that they looking at and seeing, or seeing how he's scoring these points? Or
I think, for one, I think that guard got hurt, and they let him have the ball in his hands more.
Yeah,
and
show more type of what he can do.
Yeah, show that he can actually be like a point guard sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And I think, you know, he was fortunate and blessed to be in that situation to display his skills for, you know, the next level, to see that he can play. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and that's when it comes down to picking the right schools, because I don't really want to name names, but it's a lot of guards that I feel like from Michigan that if they were shown more, you know, at the point guard 2 spot, that they will be considered draft picks too. You know what I'm saying? But
they picked the wrong schools.
They picked the wrong school. Like, it's absolutely the hardest to get drafted if you're considered a 2 or 3, and if you can't dribble the ball.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
28-8, 87-78 win versus Wisconsin. So, with getting the love, this is my question to you, Jay.
Okay.
Are you coming out? do you go back, build your stock up, or do you kind of take that late first round love and, you know, keep it moving?
I always, me personally, I would say if it was me, I probably would come back. If it was me.
Right.
But
to kind of raise your stock up a little bit more and have
I'm going to tell you this right now, Jay.
No,
you're going to burn yourself, boy.
So I'm speaking of in the sense of, like, me back in the day and my mindset as a player, how I was. You know what I'm saying?
100%, yeah.
But that's why I was saying, like, I most definitely would probably come out now. Like, with this, you know, you got to strike while the iron's hot. You know what I mean? And you getting this recognition. And I think this would be a good. I think this would be a good look for Juwan Howard, honestly, in Michigan, bro. Because just say he come out. I mean,
you know, Jet gone.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. But him getting the recognition and being projected as a late first round, like Kobe numbers, I don't know. I don't think they scream late first round. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things where they actually seeing
12.9.
12.9. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think Juwan being there, you know, connected with the league, this might be a plug for him.
I don't think he got nothing to do with that.
You just think it's all Kobe?
I think it's all Kobe. I think they just see.
They
say 6'4". I think he was a little bit taller than me. But anyway, I think they seeing a guard that, you know, lucky, because this is kind of how Russell Westbrook got drafted so high, was when Darren Collison got hurt, and they had to play Russell Westbrook at the point guard.
You got to see he could play point.
They got to see. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's kind of what Kobe is fortunate to be in the position, is where, you know, NBA teams are seeing like, okay, this guy can play. He can make decisions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't trust him with the ball.
He's making a lot of
You
mock
know what I'm saying?
drafts,
So
you know what I mean?
if I'm Kobe,
you out of there.
I don't want to see my beef well done.
Medium well, please. Medium rare, actually. Let's gonna get out of here. I'm not mad at you because they said first round. That's a guaranteed contract.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, man.
You'll figure it out.
Get the fuck out of
And
here.
then you got a better chance to get on a better team.
Do y'all-
You like 19, 20, 21 in that draft where you can maybe get a role.
But do you think
He had 28 tonight. I think he's smelling it. Like I think he's smelling it, bro.
Hey, but wouldn't Juwan Howard want his guys to be going like so he could say like, hey, this is what we
so we do here at
this is
Michigan.
what we doing, this is what we producing.
Get him in
you know
and
what
we
I'm saying?
get him
we
out.
get him and we you know what I'm saying? Is that a good look for the school or he probably don't want that because
I think
he
it's a
want guys
great
to
look,
stay
bro. I think it's a great look. I would definitely leave. You don't see too many juniors and seniors in the first round anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I would take advantage of the opportunity and
Get out,
seize
bro.
the day, man.
I hope Juwan Howard is.
I hope he remember when he was on the bench, not getting in.
Take advantage of his opportunity.
Where is Juwan Howard's son? Is he projected in the first round?
Yeah, a little higher too. He like late lottery. You know what I'm saying? So
This is crazy, bro, because usually you don't get that with a team that's what are they? It's 17 and 12.
They're not even ranked.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
can they make some noise and get in the tournament? Y'all feel like
That's
do
a
something?
great look for Michigan if they got 2 first-round draft picks, bro.
Right.
I think if with the talent that I know Kobe is, him dropping 28 and 8 today.
Mm-hmm.
In college, when you have a player that is that kind of hit that stride, you know what I'm saying, and
right
kind of
time.
get into that groove at the right time, they can single-handedly beat teams.
Yeah.
Hey,
You feel me?
Him and
Man,
Chet.
oh
I'm
my
rooting
goodness.
for him for sure.
Vince, let's look at their record. I just want to see like who they done played the last couple of games because they say they second in the Big Ten. So they on
They
a 3
second
game,
in the Big Ten too.
yeah. So they on a 3-game win streak.
So
right?
even if they lose the Big Ten tournament, I
I thought
would
they
still
lost
be
the
a
state.
team,
They didn't
right?
lose the state.
no, they beat State, bro. They on a
Uh-huh.
3-game win streak.
Okay.
Bufkin,
But this is a team that would make it into the final 64 winner if they win the Big Ten or not, right? When y'all say,
Michigan.
yeah, they gonna
I
make
mean,
the
if
tournament.
they finish in the second in the Big Ten, I think they should be automatic.
Yeah, that's what I
bid.
would think too.
Comparing Kobe to Jaden.
Mhm.
One's at Michigan, one's at Michigan State.
Yeah.
The one thing I see that in Jaden when he was in high school, I was like, yo, he really has a lot of talent and could be a good point guard. I think he needed more experience at point guard
point.
as far as just knowing time and game situation, knowing how to control the tempo. And all he could do with that is get experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Train with Stout all the time, that
Right.
sounds right.
And I think, if he had more experience at that, would allowing him the chance to fail, I think you would be looking at him as a first round pick too.
Yeah.
Because if you really, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
and that's so crazy because they actually got to see Kobe at the point guard for a long period of time to be like, okay, I can trust him with the ball at the next level as a point guard.
And if Izzo showed that,
And with Jaden,
it would be that.
you don't really see that. You see him as an energy guy. Mm-hmm. We know that he has more skills than just an energy guy, but just like to your question, how does scouts see that?
Yeah.
And
It's with the opportunity.
it's that small.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's that small.
Man. Yeah, I'm happy for Kobe though, man, to receive. I mean, to be getting that type of attention.
Yeah.
Time
to hire an agent.
I think
Time to hire an agent.
It's go time, man. It's go time.
Yeah, he gotta go now, bro. He gotta go.
I like what you said about Jaden. I think that's a really good comparison, and I feel like it speaks volumes and it show you saying it without saying it. You know what I'm saying? Or what it is. Like with that opportunity to play, and you ain't got somebody else you got to play behind. Like let me get some time at point guard and show what I can do. Like,
And it all comes to someone liking you because, or believing in you because, when Jordan Poole was at Michigan, and he was playing the 2 guard, was it?
Xavier Simpson.
Yeah. And I always told people, I was like, Jordan Poole is a lottery pick. Now, Golden State does their homework. They seen that when nobody else seen that. They got him late first round, and now look at Jordan Poole.
Killing.
You know what I'm saying?
So maybe, hopefully that happens to some of our Michigan guys that's kind of like finding themselves riding the bench up in Lansing type. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, but I don't know because Michigan's style of play, even when he was with Xavier Simpson, was a little bit more freer. You did get to see his talent a little bit. At State,
he got his wiggle on for sure at Michigan.
Yeah. At State,
Got them
Stone
boys
Cold Steve
handcuffed.
Austin.
What that mean?
what that mean?
I mean, The Rock, actually.
Well, you
What?
can't smell what he cooking? Well,
Know you're rolling, shut your mouth. Know you're rolling, shut your mouth.
Damn.
But no, I'm saying
It's
like
all the jabroni, man.
only reason I said that is because like I was on Instagram earlier and I seen this post and it was like some college mixtape or you know what I'm saying they were talking about like they had a mix of Pierre Brooks showing his college highlights or whatnot. And it was just like kind of describing him as a player and I'm just thinking in my head like, dog, y'all don't even know he's so much more. But he just don't get the opportunity to showcase it. You know what I'm saying? And I hate that I feel like he's fell out the rotation. Like he's not on the court for Michigan State anymore. But this it's just a young talent that we're not able to see. And I'm tired.
So
of,
what do you
like,
do
being
in that situation? Do you hit the portal? Like I'm done, man. Or do you thug it out and just wait it out? Like what do you do?
I think it's tough now because I think that portal has become what I'm hearing people describe it as so much talent going into the portal.
It ain't sweet.
It ain't sweet. You know what I'm saying? You could go to another situation where the coach and that's the thing, you know, a lot of people in this industry, they don't think for themselves.
Yeah.
All right.
So whatever someone else is saying about you,
They kind of just take
it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I was kind of dealt with that situation when I was at Kentucky when the coach that recruited me left, Tubby Smith, and then I had Billy Gillespie came in. All these things that was said about me while I was under Tubby Smith, the new coach was still listening to it and you know.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like, it wasn't like a fresh start. Like none of that is true. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even when you go in that portal and teams pick you up or coach, you still judged by whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's tough. You feel me?
Like
So it's
Pierre,
a tough decision. So what do? You do it or you mean?
So like I'm just
You gotta put your balls on the table.
Yeah, you gotta bet on yourself for real.
For real.
Yeah.
So the thing is, like, I look at Pierre's situation. Just say he do throw himself in the portal. He still got 2 years left.
Yeah.
Same thing as a JUCO transfer. Going to a situation, you got 2 years left. The only difference is that school wants you. You like they've been recruiting you all year. Now you going into a transfer portal. They just seeing like, okay, what he's done. Like Joe said, they're gonna call the coach for sure and ask like how was he in practice?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's gonna be on these schools to, you know, buy in what these coaches are saying or not. But if I'm
Before we move on,
if I'm in that situation and I'm Pierre Brooks, I'm hitting the transfer portal, bro, because I'm gonna finish out the season.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna finish what I started, but I'm not being used the way I thought I was gonna be used. You know what I'm saying?
So respectfully, I'm out.
Before we leave this conversation, I gotta say this.
Okay.
When you faced with that decision, as far as hit the transfer portal or stay in the situation you in,
Yeah.
this is what you face with. Like, do you believe in yourself? You know what I'm saying? Because you got two options: either stay where you at, and maybe as a junior, senior, he trusts you more, and you get more of an opportunity, and you know,
That's a roll of the dice.
you know,
That's an option.
but it is probably more favorable that you might get something as a senior. Now you go to the portal and you go somewhere else, you're still faced with proving yourself.
Yeah.
And do you really believe you're that player because you're going to be faced with so many obstacles to go in there and prove you're that type of player?
Right.
Because those
Amongst an
obstacles
established team that's already got their pecking order. So
or even if it ain't an established team.
Because like honestly, you look at it like this, it might not be an established team, or even if it is an established team, they want you there for a reason. It's a reason why they hitting you up, you know what I'm saying? Because they think that you may be able to provide something that they don't have. You stay at the school you at right now, any school, if you think about hitting the transfer portal, man, listen, a school to that nature, it's 2 years, you're not in the rotation, they probably recruiting somebody else to come in and do what you haven't, what they feel that you can't do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta kind of like, do you bet on yourself, or are you trusting
bet on the coach?
Are you betting exactly? Or are you betting on the coach?
Not that coach.
So that's the situation that you in. You know
it's
what I mean?
a tough situation, and you know, I've never been into the course, but I know, like, you know, you might have like battled with that thought if it might have been a portal back. You know what I'm saying, when y'all was in y'all heydays, but it's what players deal with. Even players not of that caliber, that's like at smaller schools that may not be getting that love, and they're like, well, why am I sitting here at this mid-major when I can go do this or try to go JUCO, try to do something else other than they just want to get on the court. So it's that thin line between staying down and leaving, and you know,
it's like it really come down. It really come down to, can you really live and die with who you believe you are?
Exactly. Big
facts. And with me,
all it is.
I'm cool with however it turn out. If I really, you know what I'm saying?
No,
if I really believe, I'm cool with that.
Bro.
I can live with myself. You can sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? I'm 36 years old, bro, now. You know what I'm saying? I can sleep at night.
Well.
I can sleep at night, bro.
Man, all my young players, man, tap in with these guys. They is wealth of knowledge, resources. Come slide respectfully in the DMs, and I promise you they're going to give you some game, help you get through your situation, whatever that might be, because I know it get tough out there.
Yeah, and just stay committed to what, you know, the process, man, the journey. You know what I mean? Like, it may not be going in your favor, but just stay true to the journey, stay committed, and, you know, just keep going, man.
Well said, man. Well said. So, with that said, of course, it's a bunch of other prospects going into the league, possibly from Michigan. Whether we talk Amani Bates. Well, I've seen on some mock drafts, like a second-round pick. I don't know if I'm going.
I'm really mad for Pierre right now, bro. I'm like livid about that.
Come on, you might need a
no. Like, cause I'm gonna go in on them, man, but I don't want to do that. I don't know, man, but I just hate the fact that
they doing that to him like that.
Yeah, bro. Like, somebody that was Mr. Basketball, you know, had a great summer.
Well, I thought it was going to the league.
Yeah, I mean,
it ain't over.
I just think it's just a situation. I think because I feel like it may not be a Big Ten school. It may be a A10 or a MAC school. It may be that for Pierre to, just in my opinion, you know what I'm saying?
To kind of go score 25 a night somewhere and show what he can do.
I'll say this, man, and as a youngin', like at Pierre's age, you know what I'm saying, if we're gonna use this or not, it's like at that age, you don't necessarily value what you have accomplished at that age because you want more. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you don't know your worth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you want more. And if I was to say anything to Pierre, is like, you know, you have accomplished a lot, man. Don't let people feel like that Mr. Basketball ain't mean nothing.
Shit mean a
lot,
because you did
your you know what I'm saying? When you get older and you look back, it's certain stuff that people cannot take away from you.
That's that Mr. Basketball.
And Mr. Basketball, whatever you did, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's just the test of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's going to come at what, you know what they say, the universe?
Yeah.
The universe is going to come at you. You know what I'm saying? Indeed. I'm a believer in God. You feel me? But, you know, whatever. The
universe will come at you.
It's coming at you. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of things that you ain't going to understand now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, we rooting for you, bro.
Yeah.
Keep doing your thing,
all here
man.
To help
like,
you know what I'm saying? Every obstacle is there to help you.
Yeah, it ain't nothing, you know. And I think that's sometimes what's hard because we come from a tough city, man.
Yeah.
And, you know, and a lot of times people that never made it out of the city don't know what you going through when you outside the city.
They ain't got a clue, bro.
They don't have no clue what you going through. It ain't got nothing to do with your work ethic. It ain't got nothing to do with your attitude. It don't got nothing to do with nothing. This is just what's happening to you. And are you gonna be strong enough to get through it and keep your head up, man, and be who you is? You know what I'm saying?
So I was like, man, he deserved that love, bro. Because I was like, I don't know. I've been thinking about this situation for a minute. Like, I don't. Maybe because I want to see him play. I'm just trying to see him hoop. I was thinking about. I was like, yo, okay, you come off a summer of Mr. Basketball. All right, I go to a pro-am that's in the same city I go to school in, and I average 40 in this pro-am. You know what I mean? I don't care if nobody say, oh, don't hold no weight. Bro, 40. You know what I'm saying? That showed me that you consistent. You've been working on your game. Can't nobody just walk into a gym and score 40.
Put the ball in the hole,
You can put the ball in the hole. You can score. So, like, I know his expectations for himself was to be a key piece on the team at State this year. You know what I mean? And I don't know if we're gonna keep this or not, but I just want to see this man given an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I mean?
And I don't want to get too deep here. We're gonna move on in a minute, but I gotta say this.
I can swim. Let's get deep.
Yeah, I gotta say this.
Let's go.
I think one of the reasons why we are doing no blood, no foul, you know what I'm saying, why we doing those runs, you know what I'm saying, is to have a platform to highlight.
Best for Michigan, bro.
Yeah, the best for Michigan and things, because I wish I had that when I was going through my dark times. You know what I'm saying? And all the stuff I've been through to get to, at this age, when you get older, you realize how every day is a blessing.
Yeah.
You feel me? And to still be standing, it's like people gonna remember you forever. You know what I'm saying? It's 20 years later, and I go to a high school game, and people remember what I did. You know what I'm saying?
That one time, I was saying,
you know what I'm saying? And I want these players. I want Trey to know. I want A-Cuff to know. I want Sonny to know their worth. You know what I'm saying? Like. And to include something, it's like, people are gonna remember you. You're gonna be able to close deals because of who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, article just came out, and I just want to say this: the StockX thing that I did, that I put one of my friends on. You know what I'm saying? And it changed his life, but it also was for the next players that's coming up, the trades, the A-Cup, is you can do that, and you can make your city better. You can make people stronger.
And use your leverage.
You can use your leverage.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's really about understanding your wealth, you know what I'm saying, and pushing our community to the next level.
Our podcast be manifested, because I feel like we was talking about that StockX story before the article came out. I feel like we was talking about that, and then boom, like you sent it in the group like a couple of days later. You know what I'm saying? And just bringing that up. I don't know, man. We manifested.
Just letting people know like their worth, bro. Because it's like, just like you said, y'all were just saying that Brother Rice and UAD game is a legendary game, and it is. People gonna remember that forever.
And ain't never gonna forget it.
it.
So as players, it's like, yo, know your worth, bet on yourself, tap in with some OGs that you got respect for, that can kind of be your GPS to kind of help guide you through
and
this
we
shit.
here for y'all to have a chance to do better than us. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Because I know when I be talking to my brothers and people, I be like, I don't want nobody to go through what the I had to go through.
Hell no. Right. If you can avoid any of them damn hurdles or obstacles, dog, like most definitely, if we can help and provide that help, you know what I'm saying, or advice, bro.
And every situation custom, because somebody might need to get in that portal ASAP. Yeah. Somebody might need to set the up and sit back and learn the system.
Just look in the mirror.
You know what I'm saying, and stay put. So it's like, tap in is all I can say. Glad to be doing the show with y'all boys. I want to get into some NBA if we got a little bit of time.
For sure.
I got to get y'all opinion on a couple things. First off, Russell Westbrook, of course, as we talked about multiple times, he's now a Los Angeles Clipper. They had a great game against a great dub. I think it was 2 overtimes in that game. Was it 2 overtimes?
Who? You said who?
The Clippers got a good dub over the Sacramento Kings.
They lost, bro.
Yeah, that's right. Lost, bro. I'm sorry.
Y'all set me up on this episode, bro.
Hey, I can tell Jay was looking at me. My bad. I'm sorry. Russell Westbrook came out, had a good game. 17 points, 14 assists.
Yeah.
He was on his P's and Q's. He looked like he was on his best behavior. I don't know if I could believe that, But what's y'all thoughts on the Clippers, the new squad, the Kings as well? You know what I'm saying? How they playing? De'Aaron Fox.
This is a win-win situation.
Second highest scoring game of all time, right?
Second game. Go ahead, Joe.
I say this. Y'all know I don't necessarily believe, or I wasn't a fan of the trade. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a fan of the trade. I think Russ is a great individual talent, and I think he can make teams better, certain teams better.
Right. Just not the Clippers.
Just not the Clippers. But I did like what Ty Lue said. Now, Ty Lue made it clear that Russell Westbrook is Russell Westbrook, and he's going to come in and he's going to have the ball in his hands. And basically, we going behind Russell Westbrook. I respect that.
That's confidence.
You know what I'm saying? That's ballsy as hell.
Yeah.
You feel me? You already have Kawhi Leonard there, and you already have PG.
Who's a great distributor.
You know what I'm saying? But what I do think that Ty Lue, my bad.
Yeah. Ty Law. Shout out to Ty Law. What up, Michigan City?
What I do think Ty Lue respects and admires and appreciates about Russell Westbrook is he's going to play every game, he's going to be available for every game, and he's going to give his all for every game.
100%.
And I think that's what the Clippers do need the most.
And that's their identity already, I feel like. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if that's their identity already.
Mine is Kawhi.
Yeah.
I feel like they are hard-nosed team.
And I love Kawhi. I love Kawhi, but I do think they need that element of.
And with that Kawhi tear, you know, you gotta be gentle. Let's talk about the Kings as well and what they got going. Malik.
Before the
Fox.
season started, man, I told y'all the Kings solid. They got some pieces, and they've been proving me right. Like they sitting third in the West right now.
Yeah, that's impressive.
With the Clippers, man, in addition to Westbrook, I thought he had a great debut. He had the most assists in the Clippers debut all time. I like what I saw out of the whole Clippers squad. I think it's going to take them a couple of games to all get jailed. They
look kind of good, though.
They looking good. They look good. There was a lot of high scoring, man, in that game. I just, I think it was one of those games where, they knew they had the new pieces over there, a lot of eyes on them, and the Kings took advantage of that opportunity.
And when Russ forced overtime, I be feeling nervous for Russ sometimes because he do make some mistakes at times.
Yeah,
he kind of draw to the rack, got that quick finish. Yeah, the early finish.
That was nice.
Straight as hell off the right side. So
I'm gonna keep it 100 though, man. Big shout out to Malik Monk, man. Malik Monk played some good basketball, but I like what I saw out of Kawhi as well, man. He looked like he in a good rhythm. He had 44. He only missed 8 shots. So it looked like he getting back to the Kawhi that we looking forward to seeing in the playoffs.
Yeah, the end of the season is shaping up to be a good little league, little run. First, the Nuggets.
We got to shout out Dame Lillard, had 71 tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
We got to do more to shout out. We got to have a segment on that. 71 points, 41 in the first half. Who was they playing against?
The Rockets, the Houston Rockets.
Oh, yeah, that's the Rockets.
But before that Kings game, I didn't know that Paul George was on a minutes restriction.
Why?
I don't know, but he didn't play, I think, the last overtime, if I'm not mistaken.
And that goes more to my point. I think that's what Ty Lue is like, yo, Russell Westbrook is going to set the tone of every day. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they need. Mm-hmm.
Bones Highland on the Clippers. We got Eric Gordon on the Clippers. So I feel like the Clippers, man.
What you feel about the Clippers?
They tough, bro. I felt like they was one of the contenders, but they for sure a contender. But I don't think they got enough to mess with the Suns. But KD's making his debut on Wednesday. So we're going to see what they really got.
I'm telling you right now, man, if Chris Paul can just sacrifice all of his offensive, like just put that in the bag
just be
somewhere and
distributor.
Just be strictly get KD, D Book, and Ayton going, dog, they probably won't lose. I ain't going to hold you up.
So it's on Chris Paul, though.
In my opinion, it's on Chris Paul.
Can Chris Paul sacrifice? Well, of course he should sacrifice, but you think he's gonna sacrifice to win the chip? And can they beat the Bucks? Can they beat Boston?
Bucks look good today.
That's what I'm saying.
Bucks look good today against the Suns.
Bucks look like a real team, and then same thing with Boston. Because that Boston game, to talk about it, Boston versus Sixers.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people counted out in here. Mm-hmm. A lot of people counted out the Sixers in here. I ain't gonna lie. And I was saying the Sixers is a real team. I've been trying to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying? But that was a good game, man.
That was a good
game.
I don't be
Bus
counting
good
the
for real.
teams out. I think we
Don't
be
trust
losing.
them.
I think we be losing track of what's at stake as far as with these teams. Like the Sixers, their championship a bust.
They should be.
No, that's what it is.
They should be with having Embiid.
James Harden already said it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like them, the Clippers. Who else? Denver should be,
Bucks.
but they never gonna hold
They for sure.
Jokic on that. They never gonna hold Jokic on
And
that,
they being
which is not
ESPN,
fair.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Jokic,
saying?
we holding Jokic accountable.
Yeah.
In here, we holding
He
him
about to
accountable.
get his third MVP. So
I hope not. I don't want him to get
He
it.
can't, man. He can't.
They could not give it to him again, dog. These writers, bro.
You gonna make both of these?
Like what writers, dog? It should be like Hall of Fame players should vote. Not these writers.
Stephen A. should not vote. No, he should vote. But I don't.
A lot of these
everybody
chicks
that
be
me-
looking
a
like
lot of-
Stephen A.
They
when
let,
they take off
let
their
too many
lace front.
media cats vote. in my opinion.
I don't know what's going on, bro. Because if he lose in the first or second round again, bro,
They need to call in the MVP after the finals or something like that. You know,
Cause
what
I
I'm
ain't gonna
saying?
front,
Like,
bro. We was on the whiskey when he won MVP and lost in the first round, bro.
Yeah, I remember
They
that.
was on him, but he came back and proved himself.
Bucks, I feel like had a great showing today versus Suns. KD's coming back on Wednesday. Lakers came back on the Mavs today. Who are our real contenders?
Does that win say a lot about the Bucks Suns if they meet up in the finals? Because neither one of them had their best player. KD wasn't there. Giannis wasn't there.
I was about to say, hell no, I don't mean nothing. As far as you saying, like,
Because I'm like, if you
Without
add
the-
both of them in there, they kind of cancel each other out. It's like it comes down to the role players who got the better team.
yeah, but with them being there, it'd make a difference. You know what I'm saying? As far as the shots and shit.
I feel like as far as them being there, as far as this is the moment that KD needs. They can't just cancel each other out. I think KD would have to
outperform Giannis.
outperform or you know.
And vice versa. To get that dub. Like, that's what it is on. Them two.
I think man, that would be a great finals matchup. But I would.
A rematch. I wouldn't want to see that. Well,
What y'all leaning towards right now? Like, it's the end of the season. Like, playoffs around the corner.
and for us to have the Suns as a choice now.
I don't have the Suns as a choice.
Yeah.
That was you.
That's me for sure. But I got the Suns over the Nuggets. I got the Suns over the Grizzlies. Now, a lot of shit got to go right because I don't know if Chris Paul can do it. You know what I'm saying? And humble thyself. You know what I'm saying? But if I got to pick a team, I got to go with them. But Lakers making some noise. They looking good.
Lakers look good.
Where the Warriors at? I know they've been saying they've been playing bad, but
They up there too.
yeah,
Like,
I'm saying Steph come back, bro.
I was Suns or Warriors. I feel like last week, but
If I'm Steph Curry and I get back healthy, I like my chances against everybody because it ain't no for sure anybody in the West.
hell no, it ain't.
But I think
Game in the
niggas ain't gonna talk
71 is
about
they in
it,
it?
but and niggas ain't gonna talk about it, but I do think that shit with Draymond and Jordan Poole is affecting their squad a little
Really?
bit. I think that shit is lingering. I think it's kind of broken up that camaraderie that was there before.
So you think they, can get popped?
I most definitely think they can get popped.
So contenders, we going Clippers,
For me-
Lakers. Where you at with it? Where your contenders out the West? Give me 2 or 3.
I gotta give you 2 or 3.
2 or 3 contenders out the West and the East. We're gonna go West first though.
West, I go Warriors,
Warriors,
Lakers.
Lakers. Surprising, but I'm with you. Can the young dogs do it? Pelicans. Y'all was high on the Pelicans early.
Ooh, damn, we forgot all about the Pelicans.
Pelicans kind of fell off without Zion a little bit.
Yeah, but that's the only thing that's kind of holding me back with the Pelicans, bro. Is like I need to see them three together a little bit more and see what it looked like,
Yeah.
like the chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Like
They
we
can
ain't
sneak
been-
in there and get healthy or whatever. They could make some noise, but they ain't my contender though. About the Mavs, Luka and Kyrie, is that something?
I got my 2. That's my 2. Yeah, bro.
Man,
If I gotta choose somebody out the West, bro, I
give it to
just
the Warriors.
ain't nobody proved that they really just want
You
to
got
stand
Lakers
there.
over Clippers right now.
Hell yeah.
I'm going.
Okay.
I'm going Clippers, Warriors, Suns.
Clippers, Warriors, Suns. I'm on par with that.
Okay.
I like the Lakers though, so it's like
Oh,
I'm still 50-50.
They got to fight. They still got to fight their way in.
Here go the MVP.
But
missing free throws.
I'm really just picking Brian. You know what I'm saying?
Trusting on Brian with this new squad.
And I don't really feel like nobody else has proved that they really want to be a champion out of the West.
All right, fellas. So we got our contenders out the West. And wrapping up out the East, I feel like the East is kind of like we all agree on that consensus that it's the Celtics, Bucks, maybe the 76ers, depending on what night it is. Is that kind of agreed upon? Or y'all putting the Cavs above them 76ers?
I got 76ers here.
Okay.
My 3 teams: Celtics, Bucks.
Do we even include the Sixers? Are they a real contender? Can they beat the top two?
Listen, man, Harden and Embiid, they starting to like really figure each other out. I see it consistently. So I'm gonna slide them in
Celtics
there.
would be a good series,
I'm sliding them in the 3rd spot, but I got the Cavs are right there knocking on the door. You know what I'm saying? They
You can see the Sixers actually making it to the championship.
I wouldn't be surprised if they made it.
Okay. Well, we're going to just leave it right there. We got a good NBA season coming, but first we deal with these. We got this Clippers fan to see. The Clippers is losing right now in overtime.
Hit 33s with Westbrook right there, man. This
is what it is, Jay. We're going to get out of here,
All right,
man.
let's get out of here, man.
Let's get out of here, man.
Signing out, man.
Hey, signing out. We out of here. High school, Operation Friendship. We in the building. I can't wait. Playoffs coming up, man. No blood, no foul, man. We out of here.
Signing out.
Yo,
Athlazon.
peace.
Yeah.
We up. Like, comment, subscribe.